nervous at all, actually.
You really aren't?
No, I never get nervous.
You don't?
No.
No, not even for your first interview and it's live around the world? I thought you'd be a little nervous, but that's great, because if you're not nervous, I won't be nervous. I just wanted to let the world know that when we agreed to do this interview,
Michael Jackson spent much of his life facing interviews where people treated him like a puzzle they believed they had the right to figure out. Yet the remarkable part was that the tougher the questions became, the less they appeared to unsettle him. He did not always respond with anger. At times he answered calmly, at times with a gentle smile, and sometimes he simply decided he had said enough, leaving the interviewer alone with the silence they had created.
Right, very true, very true. When we were watching, I was watching you in the background there, watching the video of you in the early years. Did that bring back memories for you?
It made me giggle.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen that footage in a long time.
Yeah.
And it bring back memories, yes. Me and my brothers, who I love dearly.
That is exactly why the Oprah interview is the ideal place to start. In 1993, Oprah Winfrey hosted Michael Jackson's first live televised interview in 14 years. From the very first moments, it was clear this would not be an easy, lighthearted conversation between a celebrity and a television host.
Yeah, James Brown, I think James Brown is a genius, you know. When he's with the famous Flames, just unbelievable. And I used to watch him on television. And I used to get angry at the cameraman, because whenever he would really start to dance, they would be on a close-up and I couldn't see his feet. So I would throw things, I'd be angry.
At one moment, she asked the question people are still replaying years later, "Are you a virgin?" Michael remained completely composed. "I'm a gentleman," he replied, transforming an intensely personal and intrusive question into a response that let him sidestep it without ever losing his calm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and who else was?
Jackie Wilson, who I adore as an entertainer, and of course music, Motown, the Bee Gees, who are brilliant. I just love great music.
So, when I look at those tapes of you, and heaven knows that putting this together, I think I've seen every piece of video ever done.
Oprah later admitted that even asking the question had been uncomfortable for her. That entire moment revealed everything about Michael's relationship with the media. He was continually expected to explain the details of his private life whenever people demanded it. And when the questions went too far, he never gave anyone the dramatic breakdown they were hoping to see.
To really come alive on stage, there's something going on with you when you were a little boy on stage. Were you as happy off stage as you appeared to be on stage?
Well, on stage for me was home. I was most comfortable, and still most comfortable on stage. But once I got off stage, I was like very sad.
It first started since
lonely, sad, having to face with popularity and all of that. There were times when I had great times with my brothers, pillow fights and things, but I used to always cry from loneliness.
You did?
Yes.
Beginning at what age?
Oh, very little. 8, 9.
When you all first became famous?
Yes.
So it wasn't what it appeared to be to the rest of the world, all of us. I remember I was a little...
That same 1993 interview is also important because it showed exactly how tabloids had begun shaping Michael's public image. By then, people had become fixated on his face, his skin, and his appearance, showing very little interest in what he actually had to say.
I mean, to all of us, we thought this was the most wonderful thing in the world. Who wouldn't have wanted that life?
It is wonderful. There is a lot of wonderment in being famous. I mean, you travel the world and you see things, you meet people, you go places. It's great. But then there's the other side. There's, which I'm not complaining, there's lots of rehearsal.
To really come alive on stage, there's something going on with you when you were a little boy on stage. Were you as happy off stage as you appeared to be on stage?
Well, on stage for me was home. I was most comfortable, and still most comfortable on stage. But once I got off stage, I was like very sad.
In his 1988 autobiography, Moonwalk, and later during his 1993 interview with Oprah, Michael Jackson stated that he had undergone only 2 nose surgeries and received a chin cleft implant, while rejecting the other rumors about cosmetic procedures.
I talked to Suzanne DePass the other day, and Suzanne DePass worked with you all for a long time at Motown and really groomed you all and found the outfits for the Ed Sullivan Show. And Suzanne had some interesting theories about your childhood. We talked about whether or not it was really lost. Was it?
Well, especially now, I come, I go to the recording studio and record, and I'd record for hours and hours till it's time to go to sleep. So it'd be nighttime, and I remember going to the recording studio. There was a park across the street, and I'd see all the children playing, and they'd be rooting and making noise, and I would cry. It'd make me sad that I would have...
He also explained that the change in his skin color was caused by vitiligo, a condition that was later supported by his autopsy. So when people watched Michael sitting across from Oprah, they were not simply seeing a celebrity respond to questions. They were watching a man trying to set the record straight after gossip, rumors, and public spectacle had already shaped the story surrounding him.